Hi everyone, it's Basa, and today we're going to look into quite a contrast. We're going to look through semi-pros that are not quite notorious, and some famous garbage. Let's find out who they are. We're launching this episode with Duncan Sparks and his melodic house, followed by Garsi, melodic techno and indie dance. And last but not least, MATTN with progressive house and EDM. Right, we start off with Duncan Sparks, and I call this set Dry Canal. As you can see by the graph, it looks quite average. It's more like flat and going down now and then. I assume for him it's hard to maintain energy, or quite frankly, he doesn't even aim for it. He just plays whatever he likes. Nothing wrong with that. I understand. You invite your friends, you have a little music and drinks, spending nice time. What I've noticed upon mixes, he doesn't know how to create the momentum, so the energy dies out constantly. And when the energy is dead, it's hard to vibe. Right at the beginning, with 3 first tracks, he killed his own friends with boredom. So in his place, I would start climbing rapidly up so my guests wouldn't be bored. And just by the looks of the video, the guests started dance around 39th minute. So I would skip the first half an hour at all and start from 39 and climb up instead. So that's why it's dry. It wasn't energetic enough. It was just literally to listen, mixed to listen, not to. It was not created for dancing really. So let's jump into moments that I found throughout the mix. At 11:40, we have a dry transition. This moment has nothing to do with music, but the editing is like, what the hell is going on? Reaching into 25 minutes, and it's another dry segment. Another dry canal on 39th minute. So as you can tell, it's quite a few dry moments. That's why it's a dry canal. There's a lot of water surrounding you, but you're not really lifting up the energy. You're not bringing up people to dance, to vibe, to enjoy the music fully. So I have only a couple advices for Duncan. Work on upwards mobility to fix the graph, and find the better mixing spots upon mix, because the dry season needs to stop. Make it moist. So for track choices, I'll give 7, performance 7, and mixing skills 8. In total, Duncan Sparks got 7.3. Not bad, but gotta work on them dry spots. Next up is Garsi, the girl with melodic techno, and I call their mix Black Dress in Decline. As you can see by the graph, it's constantly moving downwards. Not good. The tracks, more or less, they were up and down in general, but the whole vibe is like putting you to sleep, basically. It's good music. She's chosen good tracks. I'll give her a plus there. But energy is a mess. The structure of the set could have been assembled much better than what she's chosen. Rearrangement of tracks is absolutely needed. As an example, it would be something like if you start off riding a tricycle, then you jump on a bicycle, then you go back to tricycle, suddenly it's a motorcycle, and then back to tricycle. You know what I mean? It's like very Ooh, up and down. Very, very, very rough. Although a few tracks are quite decent, I got them myself, the 16th minute and 39th. If you're into good music, go get those two. So let's jump into the moments that I found throughout the set. Ooh, in this one, she has a swift transition. And from a positive vibe, she dropped to the negative, basically. 2 different frequencies, not recommended. On 15 minutes, she had a good build-up and eventually executed quite a good mix. This is when she picked up the pace with a solid track. And once again, the power loss on 49th.
You will always be my inspiration. No one makes me feel.
So I'll give her a couple advices. Work on upward mobility. Find out how to build the proper set. And focus on rearranging tracks to boost the energy up. But anyway, let's get down to points. So for track choices, I'll give her 7. Performance and journey, 6. And mixing skills, 7. In total, she got 6.6. Just above average. Keep practicing, girl. Let's go to the next one. Right, let's jump into a last contestant, which is MATTN. And I call her set Plastic Winter Mix for NPCs. First thing I've noticed, she has hands hardly on decks, as the whole thing is chopped and pre-recorded. So it would be easier for her to perform. It feels like the mixes are like 15 seconds long, because all she does is play, swap, and go. Yeah, there's no creativity into mixing whatsoever. So it's definitely pre-recorded in chunks. The way it was presented, it was quite robotic, and as we know, hard doesn't work that way. It can be mechanical, reach out to people in the ways of Terminator. Feels like the whole set is skipping through the tracks because they were like 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops long. Eventually, DJ is not really needed. Just put a scarecrow and you're done with it. The whole set has no flow. It's literally just for frozen hearts. That's why I mentioned NPCs. So I guess all you need is fake alcohol and vape, and you're good to go. Basically, very lazy way of DJing, and I don't get it. It can't be that hard just to, practice a couple of days, a week, and perform as you can, but be normal. Just jump. Just transition from track to track as they've been designed. This is clearly commercialized. This set is made for specific narrative. So let's jump into moments. What did I found? It's quite a few of them. At 350, she's screaming in not the best moment because the music is bashing loud on highs and the voice is just not heard by anyone. Here on transition, she's just taking the coat off. That's a bit sus. So the piece is obviously pre-recorded. Beat match error on 750. another beat match error. Another disgusting beat match error. Here she's shouting in the loudest part. I'm not sure everyone can hear. Awful mix. Huge energy drop. Oh my god, it's painful to watch. Well, and on 54th, she just silenced the track. Zoop. As you can tell, it's quite a disaster. It's quite sad that you don't have to be a real DJ just to swap songs here and there. Forget about beat matching. Kind of discourages to be a DJ in the first place. I mean, give a spot to someone else, right? Someone more pro. Or any average DJ would be better than her. It's very sad to see what this world is accepting. All hardworking DJs really would love to have this spot, but unfortunately, this is what you get. So for track choices, I'll give her 4. There were mashups and a lot of cheesy tracks, so I don't know, not my cup of tea. Performance and journey, 6, but it's not really her who built the set. So I guess the credit goes for the boys behind the curtain. And for mixing skills, I'll give her sad 3. She needs to learn one way or another how to properly do it. It's pretty much the same as cooking in the microwave. You just tap a couple of buttons and there you go. It's nice and warm food. But it's not. It's not cooking. It's reheating. Fresh frozen bullshit. So the main question remains, will I ever listen to these mixes again? Duncan Sparks? No. Garsi? No. And MATTN? Hell no. That's a 3 no's for today, but let's hope they will fix themselves and perform much better next time. That's all from me for today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. And drop me some of your mixes if you're a DJ, and maybe I'll review you as well. Other than that, yours truly, Boss Alive. Adios, amigos. Ciao.